A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Back goes Thomas. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Blackman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 3.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
I got to count 0 and 2.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first.
Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Betts over at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. Marte is on his way home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. So now to the plate, Eric Thames. 0-1 the count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Thames behind 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good. Scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Grounded to short. Ahmed has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping up to the plate, Will Myers. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly. It's been a treat to watch.
And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. We're through 6. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. High and deep down the left field line, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Charlie Blackmon.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 41.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top 7-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Davy Grillon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2.
The center fielder,
into the box,
35.
Lane Thomas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope. 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 7-1. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Nick Ahmed.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 50.
So here's Scooter Gennett. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias. And they'll need him to get something going here. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now
here's the first pitch to him. Fastball
65.
taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
May.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
1-1 the count. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter,
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count even at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
the center fielder, number 2, Starling.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Thomas is there. 1. Quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting,
Standing in, J.D. Martinez, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 12, Eric.
Ready for another chance? Eric Thames. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. A windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 to him now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and Nick Castellanos at the plate now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Joe Smith is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Count is 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Smith typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Just hung in there on that one. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Pitch is popped up. Thames in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Hit on the ground to short. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The right fielder, number 14.
Here's Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Now a ball hit sharply toward 3rd. And this will get by Longoria at 3rd. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Last chance for the Yankees. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-1 is the final tonight. Boston took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Patrick Corbin earns his sixth.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Indians got 12 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-0. Jacob deGrom earned win number 7 this season as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Rangers 9-1. He currently owns the best ERA in the American League. Roberto Osuna collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 6-4. Chad De La Guerra was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, leading Washington over the Angels 10-5. Joey Gallo drove home 3 runs as the Stros disposed of the Royals 3-1. The Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 2-1. The Reds launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates picked up 14 hits in total as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 4-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-1. Emmanuel Clase collected his first W this season, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 4-3. The Friars allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. The 2 men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Tyler Glasnow gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-0.
Ball. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This one skied out toward right. Mazara's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Stanton looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And now Eric
12.
Thames
Eric
down the first baseline. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Here we
first.
go for the Braves. The second baseman.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He has an even 10 hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Votto stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
In now, Josh Donaldson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Donaldson becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Popped up. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. Braves able to tie. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. Stanton coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third base.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Mazzara is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 41, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Scooter Gennett is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nick Wood's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazzara.
The right fielder.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Mazzara.
And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
That's bolted.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now in 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit hard to the right side. Gennett has it. And that's the first out. Stepping up now, Scott Kingery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch,
Batting
but
ninth.
you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight.
Tyler.
He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Tyler Glasnow. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2's the count.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. 9-1-2 due up.
Madison Bumgarner.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, This is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to Votto, and they get the double play.
The center fielder, number 2.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Marte tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Ball even at 2-2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another full count pitch home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Marte. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Nick one's under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Home. Bottom of the third now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
The second baseman.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Peraza.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette is there. And that's out number 1.
Now
so one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts, and it's gone.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Jeanette. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, the left
Giancarlo
fielder,
Stanton now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Digging in, Eric Thames as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 12.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
High in the air out to center field. Naquin's on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That evens it up 1-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Liner in there for a base hit.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Tom Murphy is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nomar Mazara goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Bumgarner sets. 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Madison.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, will bat next. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And this guy can hit a little bit, too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Naquin. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and one now to Mookie.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Mazara. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the time. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow.
Tyler.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again. Behind
0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now batting, Jose Peraza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball on the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Jose Peraza becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. 0-1 the count. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the pitch.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So J.D. Martinez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. High and deep to right center. Mazara's on his horse. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first base.
At the plate, Eric Thames. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Nick Wooden's under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. And he fouls this one off.
Votto.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Now batting, left field.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Line drive to left. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 24. Jump.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the in order go the Braves. as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Tommy La Stella will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Tommy La Stella.
Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. La Stella bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a 21st round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the categories.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1.
Red.
Yu Darvish gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. There to take it in is Gennett for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 4.
From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Called strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dan Altavilla will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Frazier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit in the air out toward left. Stanton giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder.
The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Starling Marte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Peraza trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. To third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And it's fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
So we got him swinging. Adam Frazier becomes the first out in the bottom of the eighth inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now with the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 39.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Thames.
Tough situation, down one here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Ball three.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line. Right to Donaldson. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tyler Glasnow gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Madison Bumgarner struck out 10 in the losing effort. Kirby Yates hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the Braves in Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the American League East, the Texas Rangers put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-3. Felix Hernandez collected win number 3 this year as the Bluebirds took down the White Sox 6-1. The Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-3. Brad Peacock collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 3-0. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 6-5. The Kansas City Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 10-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-3. The Seattle Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Trevor Story was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Fish disposed of the Rockies 5-1. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. The Pirates launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 9-2. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-4. The Reds left fielder, number 21, grabbed 4 hits overall in the contest, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 3-0. Chad De La Guerra drove in 3 as the Nationals pushed past the Diamondbacks 9-2. Joe Musgrove grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 4-1. He currently has the most wins in the National League. Jacob Junis got win number 1 on the year as Atlanta got the win against San Francisco 3-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.